one in Kelly's book, since you got the
Literally,
yeah.
literally in his book.
Oh yeah, yeah. I didn't even intend it that way, but that's literally true. Asshole.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah. Anyway, hey everyone. Welcome back to the Lovecraft eZine podcast. Hey, we haven't done this in a couple of weeks. That's my fault. I've been sick and a couple other things going on, but we are back. In fact, we are back gangbusters. We're doing this today, tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern. That's Monday, November 17th, or anytime in the future if you don't catch it live. Uh, I'll be talking with a couple of guys who are doing Kickstarter projects. One is the King in Yellow Deluxe Edition. They asked for 25,000. These are nice too, man. These are nice, and we're gonna do giveaways of them, and we're gonna do a giveaway of not only the deluxe but something else that he'll explain tomorrow, which is really high dollar. Anyway, he asked for 25,000, and he's 3 times that now.
Wow. Yeah.
And then the other guy is doing a game called what's it called? Hang on a second, I'll tell you. Cthulhu Mysteries, Veins of Arkham. I've looked at that enough. You'd think this old man would remember, but no. And it's not quite there yet, but it's got like 4 days left, and I've been helping them, and it's going to make it. So I'm going to keep powering them through. But it's a worthwhile project. I just looked at it, and I just could not, not let it fund. Do you know what I mean? Because I really believe in it. It's an RPG, a video game, and a comic. So we'll talk about it more tomorrow. Of course, you guys are welcome if you're not working. So let me know on that. Well, if you've never tuned in before, I'm Mike Davis, and today we have Mr. Mark Rainey and others. Who are you? Tell the audience who you are.
Oh, I'm Godzilla's friend,
Mhm.
and I write horror stories and edit horror things and hang out with the Lovecraft eZine whenever Mike lets me.
Whenever you remember from the middle of your busy day, you mean?
That's more accurate because I let him
Uh,
anytime.
It's hard.
Yeah, Matt Carpenter
Hi there.
does not have a prize, or he does have one in backup.
Well,
Pete's
there will
supposed
be
to
a
be here
prize,
later.
but we're waiting for Pete Rawlick to come around here and stop being a deadbeat. But if you
Mhm.
don't mind registering for a mystery prize at this point, send an email to ezineprizes@gmail.com and put mystery in the subject line. We don't draw a winner for 6 or 8 weeks. You got plenty of time to get it get an entry, but we won't be announcing what it is till the end of this podcast. The other thing I do is
Or at least until Pete shows up.
I'm in charge of Lovecraft eZine movie night, and I just wanted to comment that last night we watched the movie Pyewacket from like 2017. It was quite good.
I knew you'd like it.
Really well plotted, and the young actress who is the lead did a very good job. This is the thing with IMDb and horror. If a horror movie gets a 6, it's probably pretty good. This got like a 5.5, 5.6 on IMDb, and I just don't see what the problem is. Uh, sure, there were only a few special effects, but they didn't need many.
No.
And I thought the scripting was really clever. I thought there were not a lot of wasted words or wasted scenes. Everything sort of fed into itself. If you've not seen it before, if you like movies about witches, I think it's well worth a look. What did you think, Alan?
I thought it was great. The relationship between the mom and daughter, it worked on the intricacies of it. They hated each other, they loved each other. It was you know, it made sense. And how did you? Yeah, what did you think about the mom?
Well, the thing is, I thought the ending scene with her was quite horrific
Yeah,
because we knew what was going on, but the daughter didn't, you know, and I thought that was a very horrific scene. But I guess the way is they were presenting her from the perspective of her daughter's interpretation of her. Do you know what I mean?
yes,
And so, like, she was feeling very put upon when they had to relocate, and that caused her to take a certain course of action. And then if she had just waited a day, she realized she wouldn't have felt that way, but it was too late. And that was really kind of the heart of the story. I really liked it.
yeah.
Where did you stream it from, Matt? If
It's
somebody
on
wants to watch it,
Prime.
Prime included.
It's included on my package. I don't know about yours.
Look,
What do you know about my
this is
package?
not,
Fucking no clue.
we don't need to be talking about your packages, guys, okay? So,
Is there money involved?
speaking of mothers, just real quick before we go with the
My,
introductions.
my point was that I got my stuff
I'm
in
sorry.
before DeBronzo did. That's the main point I wanted to make.
Eating his whole
Okay,
mouth.
it's good to have priorities,
I do.
you know.
Oh,
Well,
look
speak
what
of the
happened.
devil. It's not going to be a mystery prize for long, by God.
I am the mystery prize?
No, you've got a mystery prize.
I do.
Yes. Pete Rollick has joined us.
Pete Drellick has joined the building.
Bridget's not going to be here soon.
Oh.
What?
Are we live?
Yeah, we're live. You're
Oh.
supposed to introduce yourself and then tell us
Oh.
about this grand prize.
All right. So I'm Pete Rollick, man about town, speed demon on I-95. You know what? I just realized driving in from wherever I was that the best time to commit a crime in Palm Beach is when the president is coming in on Air Force One and every single cop in the county is surrounding the airport.
That's funny.
Yeah, just like there's a whole novel there.
Is that why you grew the beard? Are you wanted now? Is there posters around town?
No, so every year for like the last 10 years, I have played Santa Claus for my wife's nonprofit that helps out kids in foster care. And I have grown to hate the fake plastic beard.
You went method.
So
Yeah.
I have decided I grew it out. And I think it turned out pretty good.
Yeah.
Dedication. I admire your dedication to the children.
So yeah,
yeah, it looks really, it really does look like a Santa beard, man.
it does. It turned out really well. I just got to clean it up a little.
And
Did
it'll take just one 5-year-old to yank on it to change your mind.
Oh yeah. Well, I have elves, and they are supposed to protect me, and like and after every encounter, dose me with sanitizer. But
Chad says it looks great on the live chat.
oh, thank you, Kat.
Now, did you have to dye it white?
No,
Assuming.
so back here it's kind of
Yeah.
but
Got some
down
dirt in there,
here,
yeah.
That's just the natural dirt back there, right?
Right.
yeah.
Yeah. Jeez, you could have showered.
No, it's not Monday.
DeBronzo, you want to introduce yourself?
Sure. Unlike Pete, I was on time. We're for the one time I've been here in like 3 months. Now I'm just sometimes I work, sometimes I don't. But you know, I just decided to bring my smiling face today.
And it makes my day just a little brighter. So
I'm glad it makes somebody's day brighter.
not as bright as it would be if I was #1 in Kelly Young's book, but
Well, there's only so much room at the top, so
I'm not bitter. Alan.
Hey, I'm Alan, teacher, artist, and eZine henchman.
Yeah, big time. Does a lot. All right, you know, Mike DeBronzo may have to leave a little early, so let's go with your topics first. First of all, you saw Predator Badlands recently.
I did. So far, Dan Trachtenberg, who is the director of all 3 Predator movies, is 3 for 3. I really had a good time with it. It's the first one. Well, the first Predator movie, A versus P, Alien versus Predator 1 and 2, which are not canon and should never have been. They're really shitty movies. If you like them, I'm sorry. I swear where I differ. But
The comics are better.
Comics are better. I'm not shitting on that. The movies, I mean, the second one, you literally cannot see the movie because it's so dark. Like whoever they hired for lighting literally make it so dark you cannot see what is playing out in the scenes.
I just lost all of my Alien versus Predator,
and it's such a gigantic portion of the audience.
Yeah,
but we're talking about Predator Badlands. Like Prey is very much like the normal Predator with a hunt, and the Predator's the bad guy, and that movie Naru was the good guy. Killer of Killers is different than that, where it's an anthology movie that comes together at the end. It joins all the stories, which I think if you haven't seen it, I would definitely check that out. It's really good. It also that movie expands the Predator universe, literally the characters and their society, the Alpha Society. When you get to Badlands, now the Predator has shifted from
That's what it sounds like out there.
Just the big bad guy that hunts the heroes to
Jesus, got to mute Mark Rainey there. All right, I could tell where it's coming from. Go on. I'm sorry. Sorry, folks.
It's coming from in the house.
Are we live? Yes, we are live.
Are we live? In Badlands, it's if you've seen the promotion material, the trailers, and all that. The Predator is our protagonist. That is our character, our hero, and that's who we follow through the whole movie. And it's PG-13, which a lot of people are kind of scratching their heads. It's a Predator movie.
Give me back.
But I don't know what that was either. But
I think this podcast might be possessed today.
It might be, or it's bugged. It's PG-13 because there are no humans in the movie. So it's still violent. It's just you don't have any human beings in red blood. But it's actually story-wise, it's really good. I can see some diehards that are like,
yeah, please.
They like Predator, and they want a Predator. They want a bunch of, potential victims and the good guy at the end, and they meet and rinse, repeat. This is not that. This tells a story, and it's good. I would say if you like the Predator franchise, check it out. And Dan Trachtenberg said he had another idea for a movie, because I don't know how long, he's never said how long he's going to play in the sandbox, right? And he's directed all 3 of these movies. If this did well, he had an idea for another one that he hasn't disclosed. And this one has done well. It actually is done really good at the box office. It's like, we all say Rotten Tomatoes, grain of salt, but the audience score is like 95%.
Question on the idea. Is it Predator Muppets?
Predator Muppets.
Because we're going experiential with this movie with no humans, and the next one we could go to all puppets. I'd like to see a Predator puppet, what that would look like.
You never know. You can figure it out. I'm not going to, before we went on the air, there's things that you can find out if you really wanted to. This ties into another intellectual property that is owned by Disney. You can easily figure it out. But when you see the trailer, those are not humans. I'll just leave it at that. So Badlands, good time. About 1 hour and 45 minutes. I enjoyed seeing it on the big screen. I mean, give it a shot, get a chance. The other thing I wanted to, if you have Amazon Prime, if you have a membership, then you can use Prime Reading. Prime Reading is not Kindle. Kindle, you pay a fee for. This is included. Prime Reading is you can borrow like a library Kindle books, but it is a very hard to navigate system, if you want to call it that. The selections are very hit and miss, although there are some really good gems you can find. But like trying to literally find something is a real pain in the butt. If if you wanted to browse. But one of the things I did find, it's got a very generic name. It's called The Lichen. It is a comic book written by Thomas Jane, and Thomas Jane as in The Mist, Deep Blue Sea, The Punisher.
How do you spell
And
that title?
it's Lycan, the Comixology
that
original.
kind of lichen. I got it. Okay, thanks.
I'll read it. There's a very short synopsis for it. It's the year of the Lord 1777. A hardened band of international big game hunters returning from Africa are shipwrecked off a small British island. In exchange for new supplies and repairing of their good ship, the Caledonian, Lord Ludgate engages the men for a task they are particularly well suited for. Find the berserking beasts that have been eating his subjects, including a group of young Benedictine nuns, and destroy them. So it's a really good werewolf story. 5 of the issues are out and on there. The 6th one, which I don't know if it's the final, the conclusion, I think it may be 6 issues total. But that one is not going to be, it's not going to drop till the 23rd of December. I'm assuming it's going to be included with Prime reading. But these are, if you have Prime, you can get these for free. Just search The Lichen, but put Thomas Jane in it. Otherwise, you'll get a whole bunch of stuff that pops up. Art's really good. Timothy, stories, it's good. It's good story. Art's really great. And you got some Timothy Bradstreet covers. If you don't know who he is, he's an excellent artist. Did a lot of Vampire the Masquerade material back in the day.
Well, I'll check that out. Thank you. The thing I've never understood is, why does Amazon have 2 different Kindle things? I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know if how long has Kindle been around?
Not as long as that, I don't think. I think
it's been a while. Hasn't it been more than 10 years?
I think Prime Reading's been around longer. This may have been like
I think so too.
The predecessor to Kindle. But it's like I said, like trying to find stuff, like to browse through it. It's just, it's a shit show. So I just happened to see that and I got lucky.
Well, sounds like it's time for it to die after we finish reading this comic series. So
there you go.
Gonna ask you something else, but I don't know what it was. Yeah. You mentioned that a book called Fright Night Hellbound is currently free on Kindle.
Yeah, I mean, at least as of the time I sent to you guys earlier in the day, there is 3 Fright Night novels out. One is a novelization of the movie. The other one, I can't remember the title of it. And there's one, Hellbound, which is set, I want to say, I know it's in the 70s, maybe 77 in New York. And it's Jerry Dandridge. I have not read it. I don't know if it's any good, but when it's free, it doesn't matter. If you go now, hopefully it's still for free. This isn't like you got to use your Kindle points or anything. It is $0.
However, it is on Kindle Unlimited too. I mean, they're really getting this book out there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why it's free. Hopefully that's not a sign of the quality. But every once in a while, they, for whatever reason, it's like they'll throw free stuff, and it's not like just, it's actually something good. So hopefully
it's a good marketing strategy, because someone reads that for free and they're like, this is great. I want to check out the other 2, which they pay money for.
Yeah.
There's also another Fright Night novel. It's called Origins, and I've got the audiobook of it, and Chris Sarandon's the narrator.
Oh, excellent.
Oh,
is it any good?
I'm sorry.
It is good. It is good. Yeah.
Huh.
Is that on Audible?
It is on Audible. Yeah.
I may be looking for that then.
And
It says flies to Amazon on the Holland thing, and then she's already got the book. Like, so it's apparently still free.
Have at it.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Alan. Did I interrupt something you were saying? I apologize.
No, just I don't know if who does if there's audio versions of the other ones that the Bronze have recommended.
I think there is. I think when I downloaded, there was, how it's always, thank you for your purchase, and then it'll have below it like this is the audible version or whatever.
Yeah.
I think there might have been one. Ask him. Him just bought the free book. She might have seen it.
There you go, Kim. Kim, you have a task. Fright Night Origins. She says Fright Night Origins is 99 cents on Kindle.
Oh,
I don't know if I can swing that.
It's a tough one.
I'll give
Hey,
it some
mate.
thought, see what I come up with.
I know I may have limited time, and I just wanted. Should we talk about the Event Horizon comic book? Because
If you want
Alan
to.
has read that.
yeah.
Sure.
Alan, have you read? I know
Hey.
3 issues are out, but I've only read 2.
I've read all
You're-
three. I've read all three.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold that back up, please, Alan. Go
Sure.
on, guys.
Event Horizon Dark Descent. It is from IDW Comic Books, and it's a prequel to the much loved 1997 movie.
It's good though, too.
Much
So
good.
far.
It is, and it gets very specific with what happened. It again,
Yes.
don't spoil too much, but it
Yeah, we can say that this, as it is a prequel, this is before the event. This is actually as the Event Horizon. This is her maiden journey.
yes,
So the stuff that happened in the background when you're watching the movie, and Dr. Weir's talking about that. That's what you're going to see. The first 2 issues that I saw, it's very graphic. There's one scene that everybody, it flashes really quick during the movie. It's pretty gruesome. You get to see that. So not for the weak of stomach, but I like Alan said, we don't want to give anything away, but when I went into the theater way back in the 90s to see that movie, I had an expectation that didn't get met that I wanted to see. This is going to be very vague, but it's because I don't want to ruin anything. This fills that spot. This is the movie so far, what it's giving me, what I thought I was going to see and wanted to see. So it complements it very well.
also for a ship that has the first faster than light drive, they pick some of the most screwed up people to be the test
Yes.
subjects or the
Every character, I think except one, maybe one, is extremely flawed and probably deserve what they may or may not get eventually.
I think you're right, Mike. I think the Event Horizon movie did not have enough graphic body horror and violence and shocking.
That's actually not what I'm talking about either, though. You would think so, but it would be a spoiler to say what it is.
Okay.
I think it's only 5 issues for the run, too. I'm not sure. So
3 are out. Yeah.
All right.
So can we just posit that this is a bookend or a dark mirror to In the Mouths of Madness?
Mm-hmm.
Sam Neill's character.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like in one, he completely rejects the cosmic horror, and in the other one, he completely embraces it. I'm just spitballing here.
No.
And
Right.
the cross imagery is everywhere in both of them. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you mentioned, yeah, it definitely is.
Listen, I don't want you guys to hate me or anything.
Too
I
late.
already do.
You're too late.
Yeah.
Is that why you sent me this book, Mr. Rollick? Tyrant of Time, 1955, first edition. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah,
This
you're
is
welcome.
This is great.
It's
This
beautiful.
is
It's actually a
fantastic.
pretty nice copy. I don't know anything
Yeah,
about
it's
the
very
book,
nice.
but I thought it was like right up your alley.
Yeah,
Mhm.
So
it's yeah, I've heard of it, haven't read it, but I'm looking forward to it.
well, there you go. I did something
Yes.
nice for you. Let's not do anything nice for anybody else this week. 'Cause nobody's doing anything nice for me.
How's that? Really? How's
Yeah.
that Joe Lansdale surprise?
Oh, well, okay. So somebody did that, but that was 2 weeks ago.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, what have I done for you lately?
No, yeah, but nobody's done anything nice for me this week. In fact, never. I'm very, very disappointed in the world this week. So
Just this week.
Well-
Scott wants to know if, he says, ask Pete if he took advantage of my coffee donation at Spooky Empire. I don't know what that means. You're muted. There you go.
Coffee donation? I don't drink coffee after 11 o'clock. So probably.
I think this is in the sense of donating to a website. I don't know. I think we need more context.
Yeah.
Is this code? Are we
Well,
speaking
so we
like
went
Big
to
Latin?
a
Really?
couple weekends ago with Spooky Empire in Orlando. It was a horror convention.
And you had to get some coffee, right? You had to make a coffee donation.
I don't know.
It wasn't decaf, was it?
I had.
You were Colombian.
I had the. No, I'm not. Stop that. I had the worst hotel coffee and breakfast ever.
No.
It was just absolutely terrible. But what I did do at Spooky Empire is this book, which is can
It's hard to make out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What is it, Pete?
It's a very dark.
It's it is, well, we'll go inside. The art. Fuck. Shit. I gotta get my shit together here.
The Art of Fuck?
Matt's been saying that for years.
It is The Art of Richard Luong.
Oh, yeah. That was the one that he made after Cthulhu Wars was so popular when he designed the figures.
Yes.
So then on his own, he had a Kickstarter to do an art book, and it's really lovely.
So
Ooh.
I went and got him to do what's called a remark.
Oh, really? You bum.
And
Didn't even think of your buddy Matt.
Holy crap.
Very nice.
so
That's
he did
gorgeous.
that. And then I bought a whole bunch of prints from him, including one of the Gillman, which is up in the bathroom, but also 2 of Cthulhu.
Well, those
nice.
are great.
Oh, that's pretty awesome.
Wow.
And then he donated. We got talking about the Lovecraft eZine, and he wants to be on, talk about art and process,
Oh, I'd love
Sure.
that.
working
Yeah,
on
You gonna
Cthulhu Wars.
you gonna take care of that?
I will try.
Okay.
But he donated
Oh,
that.
Oh,
Man, that's
nice.
really good.
and then he signed it. So that's his signature.
Thanks.
So like
Yeah,
put
love this
your
style.
yeah, do the whole thing where we do the
Okay, so
yeah, thing.
we talked
Oh,
about
that's
the prize.
there.
That's the prize.
Nice.
Okay, so the prize is not a mystery anymore. It's this really incredible original print by Richard Luong, a well-known mythos artist. So like we said before, if you want to win this, you want to put in a chance you could maybe win this print, send an email to ezineprizes@gmail.com and put mystery in the subject line. 6 to 8 weeks till we draw a winner. You got plenty of time to get an entry in. But if you don't,
And I might even throw in a book.
Nice.
but if you don't enter, well, you know,
You can't win.
we all live with our regrets.
Can't win if you don't play. Iowa Lottery logo. No, slogan, sorry. Looks like Bridget Brynmark may be arriving soon.
Oh, looky.
I am. I'm driving in my car, so my video is not on. So I'll
You're
spare
pulling a
you the
Matt.
looking at the ceiling of my car.
I'm driving in my oh, wait. Do you guys know this? Elmer Fudd sings Bruce Springsteen. I'm driving
Oh my
in
goodness.
Oh,
my
yeah.
car. I turn on the radio. I pull you a little closer.
Make him stop. Make him
You
stop.
say no.
Hey, this is a horror podcast, Mark.
You say you don't like it. I know you're a wire. Because when we kiss, ooh, fire. You've never heard that
Bridget's
before?
ears must be bleeding by now.
Don't make Bridget
I'm
crash.
like, this
she
is
she
what I
might
get
crash
for
from this,
joining
don't you
late.
know?
No, I'm like, this is what I get for joining late. Is
I think
it's
Robin
like, what did
Williams
I?
did that.
Yeah, it was from one of his stand-up specials.
Yeah, it's
We
You're
back
hilarious.
in the day.
You're not driving, right? Unlike
Is
Matt
Mike driving
Carpenter.
or are you driving, Bridget?
Who are you talking to? I'm driving.
you.
Where are you driving from?
So my husband had a concert tonight, which I knew was kind of cool, but I didn't realize how cool it was until I was at it because it he got asked to sub with Symphonicity, which is actually the Virginia Beach Symphony.
Oh, really? Wow.
Oh, wow.
And he was playing snare drum, and it was awesome. And I was super proud of him. But afterwards,
Nice.
we ended up having dinner with some of the people from the percussion section who are people that are pretty big in the music scene here. And one of them is a former sergeant major in my field. So that was pretty
Wow.
cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty
what was
awesome.
what piece of music were they performing?
So they did a brand new, they actually premiered a new Virginia Beach Symphony
Oh, wow.
by a composer up in Richmond, and they also did the Samuel Barber Violin Concerto, which was beautiful.
Yeah, that's actually, you got to have your chops for that third movement.
Oh yeah, and she went fast, and the conductor went fast today. It was yeah, it was it was pretty exciting.
Did you know the soloist?
Oh no, she was a guest soloist, Romanian-born violinist. Incredible. Yeah, she was very talented. So it was a pretty neat concert. I
That's
am
cool.
proud that
Awesome.
Mike got to do that.
Tell Mike congratulations.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
will.
So,
Yeah, I went a little bit later, despite the third movement of the barber going very fast. It went a little bit later than I expected. So, but here I am.
So are you gonna be home soon, or is it gonna be a while?
It's gonna be probably 25, 30 minutes.
Okay, well, if you're if we're still going, which we should be actually, and you get home, you can show some. What are you laughing at, Pete?
Well, I just like we're asking a lot of personal questions here. I was like, I just want like, is Mike in the car with you? What are you wearing?
I know. Thank you, Pete, for standing up
Who'd you
for
talk
me.
to at dinner?
God.
I just, okay, whatever.
It wasn't too personal. She's talking about her husband's concert.
Yeah, no, it was
Is
really
that
cool.
is that
I was-
code? Is that code, Mike?
I have no idea. No, it's not code. She should be very proud of Mike Brenmark. So anyway, if it works out, you can show us Haunting Melody, the cover,
Yeah, I would
and
love
talk
to.
about it a little bit. Anybody, I think we have a mixture of opinions on Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein movie on Netflix.
It seems to be dividing the people. Like either they love it or
I
they
loved it so much.
I
I
thought it
have
was,
not seen it yet.
I haven't seen it either. I don't have Netflix anymore. So what's the consensus from you guys that have seen it?
Haven't seen it.
I thought it was beautiful. Is the script clunky in a few places? Yeah. Okay, sure. But I think it's I thought that there's a scene in Victor's laboratory which I thought was just a completely inspired by Bernie Wrightson's graphic novel, with all the skeletons hanging from the ceiling and things in jars and just a complete utter cluttered chaos, which I thought was fantastic.
When they were filming it, he had Bernie's, I think, daughter come out to the set, which I thought was really cool.
That's deliberate then, for sure.
I just thought I think it's really good. I think Mia Goth has cemented her place as a, gothic movie princess. And, she's just playing to her strengths with this film. I did not realize she also played Victor's mother.
Oh, really?
And she's only on the screen for like a few seconds during the delivery. But yeah, really good.
She did like an Elsa Lancashire.
Yes.
I can never.
Elsa
Yeah.
Lancaster,
I couldn't think of her last name.
Bridget, what would
who
you like
is
to say
the
about it?
best ever Miss Marble. So anyway,
Still there, Bridget?
Yep, I'm here.
You want to say something about Frankenstein? I'm sorry,
Uh,
I mispronounced
yeah,
it.
no,
It's Frankenstein.
Frankenstein.
I
Okay,
even
well,
think
I am a huge Frankenstein fan. I always have been. I love I love the whole story, and I loved it. I loved it. Was it the same? Was it perfect? No, I frankly don't care. It was a piece of art, and I think it captured the soul of the story. And we can wax poetic about little details all day long, and that's fun too. But at the end of the day, I thought it was a beautiful piece of work.
Before we
Is
go
it-
on, real quick, I'm sorry, I forgot to do this and I want to do it before I forget again. Let's see, Scott said to you, for Pete, the coffee donation at Spooky Empire for the long drive home after not sleeping.
oh yes.
He said that Pete said his legs bothered him all night.
Yeah, so like Saturday night, like I drove up Friday, spent the night Friday, got all my stuff done Saturday, and no, sorry. Friday night after I was like doing stuff, I could not sleep. I did not get 1 wink of sleep all night. Every time I dozed off, my legs cramped up.
Yeah.
Um so I had to do all my stuff Saturday running on whatever breakfast and bad coffee in the morning. And then when I got home, when I got ready to go, there was a Starbucks at the con. So I grabbed a venti white mocha and just sipped on that the whole way home.
Scott gave you a donation
I
later?
think I don't
understand.
remember, but probably.
Well, you were too tired to remember anything.
I don't remember. Listen, I had a really, really good time. We went to a place called The Pub at the Point, and we had the best fish and chips in the country. And I drank a whole bunch of beer. And then I stumbled home, which might be why I didn't sleep.
Okay.
I don't know. But
All right.
yeah, I don't remember a lot of the weekend except for when I was sober.
Well, I'm sorry to interrupt the conversation, but I forgot to pass that on. Anyway, we're talking about Frankenstein. Who's talking next about it? Who was?
I
know
just
him-
wanted to say,
Yeah.
I wanted to say one thing about it. So there's an artist that I've been following on Instagram for a really long time called Handsome Devil Puppets. And if you haven't followed her account, like do yourself a favor because she makes incredible puppets of things. And she
Wow.
made puppets of the characters from Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein. And she actually had them at the red carpet. And Guillermo del Toro is taking them to his house. I don't know if he commissioned them initially, but I think he did. But it was just like this super cool thing for her to like have this huge breakthrough, after doing the Instagram trudge for years and like to get this huge commission to make these characters and these puppets, and they're incredible. And she's had these videos of the different actors, getting to use their own puppet and stuff. It's really cool. So I highly recommend checking that out.
Handsome Devil Puppets on Instagram.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she is awesome.
Now, I just want to add that Matt really loves this movie, as like you guys, and never mind. I won't speak for
He
him.
hated it.
Yeah, he hated it.
I didn't. No, I didn't hate it. You're talking about Frankenstein, right?
Yeah.
Did you
Okay,
strongly dislike
okay,
it?
so first of all, I agree with Bridget. It was gorgeous. It was beautifully made. There may have been an ever more beautiful Frankenstein version. I thought the score was very interesting. I personally thought they fucked up the story. In my view, it's like I got to the point where like saying, I'm trying to enjoy this on its own terms, but I'm having a hard time with the way that they screwed up the story. Someone in our little movie group said to the effect that, when the brother said, "You were the monster, Victor," it was like, if you have to put that line in there to make that emphasis, it means you've screwed up your storytelling. It should be obvious without specifying it. I also think a huge mistake was made with the way they handled Elizabeth. So in the book, Victor's Elizabeth's cousin, they're roughly the same age. She dotes on him and is waiting to be married so she can have his children. And he keeps putting her off, but she's faithful to the end. And what happens is the monster meets her and thinks that she's a good person, but because Victor won't do as he wishes, he kills her. The monster killed her to get revenge on Victor. And the monster had said she's the one most beautiful person I've ever met, and he killed her anyway to get his revenge, and that gets cut out. And instead, what happens is they age up William, the boy who should have been about 6 years old at the time. So he's an adult too. And now Elizabeth is his fiance. So she can sort of prove that Victor's a pompous ass and she can reject him. That was her role in the movie, was to reject Victor. And then Del Toro imagines a romance with the creature. It's like supposedly she's pining away for the creature. What a bunch of horse manure. I could barely abide it. And then what happens, of course, is not know the
I
monster
didn't
doesn't.
see it that way. I saw it less as a romance and more of as a kindred spirit, like a kindred tortured soul.
Yep.
And
Either
not
way,
romantic, but
I
that's
think
just me.
it was a misfire for me, because this was the monster. He was a monster. He really was. Maybe Victor made him so, but that's what he was. He was this horrible thing that killed the people who helped him or the people that he liked. It's like, and then William was supposed to be murdered at age 6 by the creature to get Victor's attention. But no, what happens is Victor ends up shooting at the creature, and that kills Elizabeth. So now Victor's killed his brother's bride to be. It's just,
Spoiler alert.
yeah, it's so what?
Well, I guess I don't need to watch it now.
I mean, but also like so like they monkeyed around with the timeline. So, okay, when the creature is made, Victor rejects it immediately and never spends any time with it, runs out of the building, and the creature is forced to flee into the woods where it's thrown on its own resources and ends up learning to read and write from the family in the woods, which then when they reject him, he murders them. Okay, not in this show. Victor spends months with the creature.
Whoa. Is this more spoilers?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's like the old guy isn't. I don't know. I think that you can't claim this as a faithful adaptation of the book when they took. It's like, okay, I like the 1931 movie. It doesn't have much to do with the book, but this is not how this was billed to me. So I have some real heartburn with what Del Toro did to the story. On the other
I
hand,
never expected Del Toro version to be a faithful adaptation at all. So
fair enough.
I guess I didn't have that expectation going in,
But the thing is, it is gorgeous. And I wish it was a half hour shorter, but it was a gorgeous movie.
So Matt, you get to make a Frankenstein movie by assembling parts of other movies. What part would you take from what part would you take from this?
Great question.
I would take the old man scene with Gene Hackman from Young Frankenstein, and that would be the centerpiece of my Frankenstein ideal movie.
But I made espresso.
Hey,
I love
fire
that
is
movie.
good. Fire is our friend.
That would mean he has a
Did
enormous
Elizabeth know?
Schwanstucker.
Yeah, I was going to say, did Elizabeth know? Did she look under the sheets when he's being constructed? I don't know.
The real problem I have here, Matt, is that you spoiled the book for those who haven't had time to read it yet.
Yeah,
oh my
it's
goodness.
only
Only been something, what, 1820 or something?
a couple of 100 years plus. Yeah.
Yes, we should have got to it by now. Okay, fair enough.
I do note in the closing, well, at the beginning of the movie and at the closing of the movie, there's a liberal use of dynamite. And based on the opening time at the film, the date that they give, dynamite would not have been invented.
I would even give that point up, okay, because the very ending redemption scene, actually about maybe practically throw popcorn at the screen. Oh,
Get
well.
off my lawn.
I am. I can't help it. I was really hoping for more from this. I mean,
also
okay, well, I will say the documentary, which is also on Netflix, is well worth watching, especially after you watch the movie. And it is cool because he talks about why he made some of those changes. And it's interesting. So I'll just say that.
Sure.
The documentary was worth it just to see that he built a whole boat or a ship.
That too, yes.
I mean, it was a full size.
So freaking cool.
So like Fitzcarraldo by
well, he said he didn't want any CGI. I want everything to be as practical as possible, which I think is great.
I think the creature had an amazing look. I thought it was one of the most beautiful creatures on the screen.
I've seen photos and some clips. Somebody had to upload it to YouTube, so I had to look at it.
Okay, I guess I got to watch it now.
Okay, so my favorite part of the whole movie was the music during the scene where he's assembling the monster, and it's like this beautiful, frantic waltz kind of happy like music. And it's just an awesome juxtaposition to all the gore that's happening at the same time. It's really cool.
No, all kidding aside, so it divided some people. Matt disagrees with the plot strongly, but I'm gonna have to watch it for as all of you are saying, including Matt. It's a beautiful film, and that just pushed me. That got me off the fence when you were talking about the music just now, Bridget. I gotta watch it.
Is it a good companion piece to Bram Stoker's Dracula?
I think Bram Stoker's Dracula was more faithful to the original.
I just mean like visual, like it's a very like Bram Stoker's Dracula is just visually beautiful. Plus, I
would say that.
I would say that Dracula movie is a gorgeous movie for the ages. With the costuming and the scenes and whatever.
Yeah, it's great. The only thing I want them to do is dub over Keanu and Winona.
Yeah.
And then it's perfect.
How dare you?
I hate to do this, folks, but I gotta go. It's been great.
Good to see you, man.
Yeah, hopefully I'll be here next week. I really hope so.
Yay!
I hope so too.
Have a good night. Talk about Derry.
Take it easy, man.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, well, the rest of you are stuck here still.
Yeah. I got to tell you something here.
Yeah.
I had mentioned there are rats in the walls.
Yeah.
I thought there was a cat scratching at the bedroom door over here, and I go over there. There's no cat, and what I'm hearing is chewing and clawing and scratching up in the ceiling.
Oh my Lord!
Oh, you got it
outside. My office door here. My office door here goes right out to the back, and there was a tiny opening, like where the fiber optic cable line goes up through there. Now it's a great big hole.
Oh yeah.
And something, I'm assuming this is one of Lovecraft's rats, because it's pretty fucking big and mean from the sound of it, you know.
You bet.
What are you gonna read tonight, Mark? What are you gonna read tonight?
Probably not that. Now, if I can I bring up a thing real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Apropos of our discussion of the Ninth Gate, I picked up the audiobook of Club Dumas and have been listening to that and really enjoying it. It's read by David Warner, and how much better can you get than David Warner? Right. What surprises me is how short the book is. It's a 6-hour audiobook, which is pretty dang short.
Oh, wow.
And I'm 2/3 of the way through it. And there's a lot that has to do with works by Dumas, including the Three Musketeers. But at 2/3 of the way through it, it feels like I'm only about 1/4 of the way through the story that I'm familiar with from the movie. So I'm
You're a bum,
wondering
Pete.
how that is going to play. Oh, sorry, I just knocked over Godzilla. But like I said, I'm not done with it yet, so I'm really keen on seeing how the book plays out.
Let me see that again, Pete. I didn't catch it.
It's my copy of the Club Dumas.
Oh man,
Matt's right.
lovely.
Signed by Perez Reverte.
You were the man.
You're just trying to make us all jealous, and it's not working, I tell you.
It is working.
No, it isn't working. It's not. It's not.
Yeah, well, I got the Kindle version, sir.
Yeah. One thing that I mean, it's not surprising because it happens a lot, but I often wonder why in the transition between a book and a movie that the character names often change. Like in the book, it's Lucas Corso. In the movie, it's Dean Corso, and then we have the Telfer woman, in the movie, and it's Typher. They've changed the I to an L from the book, and stuff like that always mystifies me, especially when it's such a small change. I mean, what is the rationale behind that?
Do you wonder if like they were trying to do the rehearsals and people kept stumbling over the name Lucas? I'm not kidding. Something as trivial as that.
Who knows? Who knows? But anyway, I mean, after our discussion the other night, it was like, there is no way in heaven or hell I'm not going to read this. So I looked it up on Audible, and David Warner's reading it. Yeah. And you think I'm not going to get an audiobook with David Warner reading it? Yeah. It's fantastic.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's.
Okay. All right. I said my things.
Lucas Corso is currently my idol.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, because mainly because we are selling off Rick's collection, and it's massive. And
oh yeah.
She has coined a term, the unethical bookseller, which is like perfect description of Lucas Corso.
Yeah.
But her tagline is, it's not my intent to take all your money, but I will.
I don't know, Pete. These, as he told the potential booksellers that wanted to steal their father's collection and sell it off, this Don Quixote is nice, but not particularly valuable.
Yeah, I want to be in a position to do that.
And after Bridget's discussion of the music last time, I want to watch the movie again for the musical cues.
Let me know what you think. If I was totally off base or on point, either way, I don't care.
No, we were listening to Bridget during that Patreon episode talk about how it was just, I was really glad she was there. It was just great. And for those of you who don't know what we're talking about, we recorded a Patreon episode this week on the Ninth Gate. Actually, I recorded 3 Patreon episodes, but the Ninth Gate is dropping to Patreon first. If you're not a Patreon, all of those are at the low level and up, $5 a month. I meant to have it done the last couple of days, but I'm moving twice as slowly as I used to. I think it's possible I might be getting old. So tell that to my son. He goes, no, it's more than possible, Dad.
Lord have mercy, the rats. I think I'm going to go get my Red Ryder 200 shot range model carbine action air rifle and see if I can take this. Is that the one with
the thing in the stock?
Shoot your eye out.
Yeah. I'm gonna go shoot that rat's eye out. I have to.
Can you mute first?
Huh?
Can you mute?
Can you take your?
First?
I'll do it. Yes, I'll.
No, Mike.
I will.
Okay, just don't
Mark,
end up
we
like
want a trophy.
Nathan Lane in that movie where they tear the house entirely apart to get at the mouse.
we want a trophy. We want like a primeval picture of you holding up your prey.
Mouse hunt.
Oh my gosh.
We shall soon see. It's
driving
me mad.
Like Predator, North Carolina.
I'd buy that for $1. Yeah. All right. Yes, you go kill the rats. You're living in
Uh,
this. You're just wanting to live in this Lovecraftian fantasy world.
well,
That's
that
what's going
it
on.
happens. It happens. Anyway, I do need to head on anyway, so I'm gonna
All
go
right.
do some shooting if I have to.
Good to see you, buddy.
All
Report
Oh
right,
my
back.
goodness.
y'all too.
You
Bye,
have to
Mark.
report back.
See you now.
All right.
Speaking
So
of Lovecraftian fantasy, I just want to say that there's nothing about Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein that does not fit with the Reanimator movie. Just putting it out there.
Hey, I could live
Yeah.
with that.
There's a whole bunch of green fluid floating around out there that I can't just not glom onto.
But we're missing the like a head and the tray and like that weird, weird scene.
So, wait,
Have you
Pete,
seen that
God.
that Reanimator meme where it's like, what is it? The head and the tray is in between her legs or something, and it's
Yeah.
like when your family walks in while you're watching a movie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That happened with me the other day when I was in bed watching a movie on Peacock called We Have to Have Peacock, you see, because of all the Real Housewives shows that Danielle's addicted to. So I see this
Oh my.
movie, this noir movie uh called Honey Don't. And I'm like, this is great. I really like this detective. She's a lady, and she's real, the classic noir, no emotion, and Aubrey Plaza's in it, which is another plus. And I saw the trailer and I was like, yeah, this looks great. Well, Chris Evans is in it too. All right, so it's a Chris Evans movie, right? There's not supposed to be a sex scene going on for 5 minutes, 3 or 4 times in the movie. So I'm in bed watching, all of a sudden there's this huge girl on girl action, full nudity and everything. Danielle's like, what, came to bed and was like, what the hell are you watching?
no, seriously, it's an
It's a
art
detective
movie.
movie. Yeah.
Actually, so Mike, you just gave me an idea for a film in which every 5 minutes it switches back to this guy on girl sex scene that
Yeah.
just keeps going on and doesn't have anything to do with the movie. And at the end, what you
That's
find out,
Amazon Women on the Moon.
no, what you find out is that this is what the movie, the detective film is what she's thinking about while she's having sex with this guy.
Oh my gosh.
That would
Yeah.
be awesome.
That's hilarious. Kim's like, I'm only watching it for the articles.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so before we move on to other horrific topics, you guys want to hear the 6-7 story?
If we must.
Sure.
It's great. I'll keep it short. So I watched South Park the other day for the first time in years, and I saw episode 1. It's this current season, and it's all about 6-7. It's really funny, and there's a satanic numerology going on in this town. These kids, you can imagine it. And up till then, I didn't know what the 6-7 thing was. Typically, I have my pulse on the latest PC stuff going on, but not in this case. And Danielle had even, told me about it happening in the classroom. She's like, the kids are saying 6-7, and then when I do it, they're like, Miss, that's cringy. Adults aren't supposed to do it. And I still didn't grasp what it is. I was like, okay, I don't understand it, but that's funny. Well, after the Cartman thing, I understand it. And
You explain it?
can I explain it?
Yeah.
No, I can't explain it. Do you know what it is, Pete?
My kids keep telling me it's just utter bullshit.
It is utter bullshit. I don't know where it came from, but the kids will go like 6-7, Look, if you want an explanation, watch that episode of South Park. Anyway, so it is horror in a way. So I'm like, well, I'm going to call your classroom tomorrow, and I need you to put me on speakerphone.
Yeah, Mike's kids at school have been saying that too. But my joke is that 6'7" has a certain je ne sais quoi.
Okay.
Because je ne sais quoi means I don't know.
Oh, I like it. So she's like, all right, if you have to, but call during my fourth period. And because those are the kids who seem to be really in it for some reason. So I call and I'm like, okay, put me on speakerphone. And she's like, all right. So the kids are yelling and I'm talking to her and they're yelling about other stuff. And she goes, guys, quiet down. I'm trying to hear my husband. And so I was like, okay, thanks, honey. I just wanted to tell you that those boards that need to be replaced on the back deck, they told me it would be another 6 or 7 days. And
Oh boy.
yeah, there was like that 1 second of pause, and then the whole classroom burst out laughing.
That's great.
Yeah, it was funny.
Okay, I apologize in advance because I just got home and I'm feeding the cats, and so they're gonna lose their minds here in a minute. So
No
Bye,
problem.
Bridget.
See ya.
She's not
What?
going anywhere. She's just
She's not going
apologizing.
anywhere? Okay, good. We can still talk about haunting Molly.
yeah, no, I didn't say I was leaving. I said my cats are gonna be loud here in a minute.
Okay.
Well, Matt said see ya, so I thought
I was like, geez, Matt's in a hurry to get rid of me tonight.
understand something that I didn't understand. So, okay, who wants to bitch or not bitch about Welcome to Derry?
I haven't watched it yet. I keep saying that I'm going to watch it with my wife, and we have been going to bed at 8:30 and passing out every night.
I
Alan,
have no complaints.
how many episodes in is it?
3 episodes.
3?
Yeah.
Would I like it?
I think you definitely like the first episode.
Okay.
That's
All right. Is it as good as It Part 2?
it's quite a bit better. And it I think it does a little it brings in some Stephen King lore in very limited ways. It's not like Castle Rock trying to throw everything at the screen.
Yeah. Yeah, that was way over the top. Well, when Bridget gets back, she wanted to talk about Talamasca, the Secret Order also. Oh, let's this is a good time to go over a couple quick things, fun things, I promise. The blood red I wrote blood read in the YouTube comments. The blood red are in YouTube show notes. I have to fix that later. The blood red Sphinx from Dark Adventure Radio Theater is now up for pre-order, guys. It looks beautiful. So,
Bridget, did you cut your hair?
No, I have a ponytail.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Matt, anything you want to say about Dark
Thanks for
Adventure?
noticing, though.
All these personal questions.
I know, right?
What'd you have for lunch? What'd you have for dinner?
I had an amazing burger for dinner. Thanks for asking. It was a burger with bourbon apple jam, bacon jam on it. It was delicious.
Oh.
Anywho, yay, I'm here. I'm in my office.
Scott said my speaker's low. Is this better, guys? Hope so.
So regarding the HP Lovecraft Historical Society, by this time, they've taken almost all of the major stories and multiple minor ones, and they've created radio plays. So they're going more on to original content. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or adapting things that aren't necessarily Lovecraft. But, they're a great bunch of people and they do really good work. And I'm hoping to get my copy to listen to soon. Everything they do is pretty great, frankly. If you want to see them live, come to Necronomicon in Providence next summer and you'll see a couple shows. It's really worthwhile listening to the radio plays.
Yes.
Some of them may be available for rental on Amazon, I think now, or they weren't before. I don't know, but they're getting some more exposure out there. If you've never listened to any of them, it's well worthwhile.
You know, if I was Pete, this is where I would walk across the room, reach back, and show you guys both volumes I have of the Lovecraft ones with the artifacts and everything. So,
Yeah,
but I'm not Pete, so I won't do that.
the box I have is much too big.
That's great. Thanks.
You're welcome.
This release for the Blood Red Sphinx, they will not be releasing a CD with it, so it's only available if you order the physical props. You'll get those in the mail, but there will not be a CD. It is download only.
Okay.
It's just as well. I've got all these CDs, and now I kind of wish I just had them on electronic copy.
Well, that's what I end up doing with mine, is ripping them.
Yeah, you can rip them and have them all on MP3s. Matt, you know how to do that, right?
Maybe.
Okay. All right.
So my car has a CD player still.
Mine does too.
That's crazy talk.
I am going to start listening to all these CDs in my car. This is brilliant. Oh my God.
Now that stands for compact disc, right?
Certificates of deposit, I think he means.
Yeah.
Hey, I remember 8-tracks. So
I remember 8-tracks.
and milk delivered the front porches.
Yep. I can remember recording stuff off the radio.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Same. I recall Central Park and fall. All right. I also wanted to this link is in the show notes. I will also put it in the side chat. But Chad Inktool, God, we've always just messaged back and forth, Chad. So I don't know if I'm saying your last name right. But he's got a book out called Providence Supernatural Crimes Unit, which I'm going to go out on a limb and say that might be of interest to the
Yeah.
folks who are listening.
Yeah.
It looks good.
Yeah. Okay. So real quick, I'll put it in the side chat too, but it is in the show notes. Officer Mary Riley thought she knew what it meant.
Wait, stop right there. Mary Riley.
Well, I'm sure that's deliberate.
Okay.
Not criticize Chad.
I'm not criticizing.
Have you read the book? No.
I'm not criticizing. I'm just noting there's a classic horror connection there.
Yes. Okay, good. You're not criticizing. I'm so sorry. Chad. There. That looks great, right? It does. This is on Chad's website. So.
Oh, Chad Ansel.
Ansel. Okay. I'm not really the one who should apologize.
I think I know that. I think I know him.
I'm sure you do. You know everybody.
I don't know. No, I don't.
Let me put this in the side chat real quick, and then I want to talk about the other thing real fast.
So this is it's a novel or a novella, right? It's not a graphic novel.
Right, it's a novel.
The cover looks something like it might be good for a graphic novel.
Oh, right. I was reading what it was about, and then I lost my train of thought for some reason. Officer Mary Riley thought she knew what it meant to be a cop until the night she chased a scream into a blood-soaked house and came face to face with something that shouldn't exist. Excuse me. In the shadows of Providence, she discovers a secret police division tasked with cases no one else will touch. Possessions, vanishings, creatures from beyond, and crimes that defy reason. There's more, but you get the gist there, and you can go and read the rest. And the other thing I wanted to talk about was our friend Jeremiah Dillon Cook, his book, and the link is also in the show notes. It's called A Myth of Monsters and Madness: Horror Stories by Jeremiah Dillon Cook. And as it says, they're short stories. So Scott said that Pete wouldn't have been sober enough to remember. Yeah.
Yeah, this is my world.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So moving on. Talamasca, the Secret Order, Bridget.
Yeah, anybody else watching it?
I'm
Not yet.
like 1.5 episodes into it.
Oh, okay.
I really enjoyed the first episode because I thought it was a good slow burn. And I got bogged down in episode 2 because it's just slow. So I'm going to finish that, but I'm not abandoning the series because I really kind of liked the way the first episode did the setup.
Mm-hmm.
But it's
What's
just
all the
I kind of got sidetracked in episode 2. What's the deal?
Yeah, so I'm all caught up except for the episode that just is live today. I haven't watched yet, but as a Anne Rice fan who's read, you know, almost all the vampire books and the Mayfair Witches books and all that stuff, I was just really happy that this particular series was known character adjacent. I was really, really happy about that. And so they're exploring the universe without having to change this or that from the books. It's all new territory, which I think is really cool. It definitely alludes to some of the things, the events that have happened. There's one character that we've met so far that was known, but none of the big ones, you know? So I think that was really cool, just to have that be like an expansion on her universe. So I'm really liking it so far. The second, yeah, I'm trying to think about what happened in the second episode.
He went to that rave with that girl and he was dancing with her. That's
Yeah,
more
yeah.
got, great. I'm glad you're having a good time, guy, but I want to get back to the.
Oh no, that's important. It sets up for what happens later in that episode. It's really important.
Okay.
Well, stick with that episode. It picks up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
And to be
Bridget,
clear, this is the spin-off of Interview with a Vampire.
No, it's just a different universe.
so did you like the Mayfair Witches show, Bridget?
Okay. No, I don't know. There were certain things about it I liked, but and it's not even that it was or wasn't a faithful adaptation of the book. Like I don't know about that. It was just I love Alexandra Daddario. I like her as the character. I really liked oh shoot, I'm forgetting his name right now that plays her cousin. That's like the patriarch kind of. Shoot. Who is that? Harry Hamlin, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I liked his character. I mean, the trajectory of the story is the same, but it was just weird because the books were told from a specific character's point of view, who's not in the series at all. So that part threw me off because then it was definitely centered around her, but visually I can see, you know, television, movies as a visual media, why they would have made that choice, but I don't know. I haven't watched season 2 yet.
Is the book worth reading?
Oh, I love the books. I adore the books.
Same with Talamasca.
I'll
have to take a look.
Well, the Talamasca, there, unless I'm mistaken, I don't want to be like lose my card as a super fan, but there isn't a specific book called Talamasca. The Talamasca is an organization that appears in multiple of the other books.
Right. Yeah.
Like a specific character from the Talamasca and Lestat are really tight for years and years, for example. But it's just an order that exists in the universe. So they have nothing to adapt with this series, which is cool.
Yeah, Kim said they're always there in the background.
They're like the Watchers in Marvel, so.
Yeah. Are they like, they're not like the Watchers in Buffy though, so I don't want anyone to get confused.
That's right. which we are also rewatching right now, and having a great time.
Yeah.
Has the Buffy reboot stalled? We heard news about it, and then
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
it died off.
Well, it was supposedly a really good idea that, what's her name? Who's the lead actress? Forget.
Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Sarah Michelle Gellar, was really excited about.
Yeah.
So while they're on the subject, just really fast, am I all alone in thinking that Joyce was a really crappy mother?
Yes, she was terrible on a lot of aspects.
It was like she was written by Joss Whedon. She was written by someone who didn't have kids. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean,
Well, I always thought that like Joyce, and they touch on it a little bit, but I think they could have gone further. Like Joyce and Buffy are sort of like, I feel like Buffy got kicked out of like 12 schools. And like this is Joyce, and like
got
nobody
kicked out of one school.
I know, but you know, the better storyline is like Buffy just keeps getting kicked out of schools, and like they end up in Sunnydale because like nobody wants to move to Sunnydale. It's the murder capital of the world, right? It's like the Cabot Cove of the West Coast. Um, so you're like, there's got to be a reason that Joyce is bringing Buffy to Sunnydale because it's like the last school that will, because they'll take anybody, you know.
Oh, I know the reason. I know
yeah.
the reason. I used to be in real estate. That's a hint. She probably found a really cheap place to put her, have her gallery, low rent.
Right,
She's
right.
like, that's where we're going. It must be nice. It's called Sunnydale.
Yeah. No.
But it was written in the stars or something that she was supposed to be there. Something. As Buffy says when Giles tells her this in the first episode, gee, can you vig that up for me? But I love the series. I love it.
It's
I just
so
don't
good.
think she's a good mom.
It's fun because Mike has never really watched it. Like he saw an episode here or there, but he never really like watched the series.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's Spike. And he's like, who's that? And I'm like, oh my gosh. So it's kind of fun seeing his perspective of
There's
really
10 seasons of Spike background.
I'm like, Spike, that's James Marsters. We saw him at Comic-Con. He's like, oh yeah. And I'm like, and he narrates all the Harry Dresden novels that I like to listen to him narrate. Oh, okay. I'm like, come on, dude.
If you want to stay married, Mr. Bryn Mawr, you will watch the whole thing with me.
Yeah, he's sucked in though, so I don't have to argue anymore. No.
Okay, good.
Not that I had to argue initially, but
no, I know. Haunting Melody.
Yeah, let me grab it real quick.
The hills are alive with the sound of Griswolds.
That's right. It's time to watch Christmas Vacation again, almost.
It is. Tis that time of year again.
Okay, go ahead. Yep. You're on full.
Gorgeous, beautiful.
We're talking about the book?
Yeah.
Here is the book.
Yay.
It is actually quite lovely.
Yeah, keep holding that up a little bit, Bridget.
My big objection is this doesn't have like a letter on it so that I can like outdo DeBronzo.
True.
That's really all I cared about, Bridget.
Was a letter?
Yeah, it's like this like letter A. So if Mike got number 1, then I'd say, well, look.
No, you got number 1.
Listen, if another Kelly Young book comes out and DeBronzo is ahead of me again, the friendship is off for both of them.
I'm going to see if my son wants to do this because he was a drummer in high school and he was talking about learning composition.
Yeah, cool. Let me know how he likes it.
Because, I enjoy flipping through it, I'm never going to try and invert a theme, It's just not happening.
So
Well,
would you
not with that
explain-
attitude, it won't.
I guess you're right. Okay, you know
What are you,
what?
a quitter?
Okay, I'm gonna put down everything else I'm doing. I'm gonna write that symphony finally, like Donald O'Connor and Singing in the Rain.
It's a bucket.
Oh, it's all good.
On your bucket list.
I'm gonna start starving and write that symphony.
Yeah. Do
So
it.
explain to the audience what this book is.
Yes, now that we've now that we've yapped all around it. So yeah, way back at the day before I joined the army, I was a piano teacher, and I had around Halloween times, it was really fun to do composition type stuff with my tween students. And I made some worksheets that, like, back in the day when you had graph paper and you had to like print staff paper and line it up on the graph paper and draw stuff around it and like photocopy it and all that stuff. So yeah, zoom to many years later, and I wanted to make it something purdy that more people could use and elaborate on a lot of the stuff that I had started back then. So also, I had a lot of adult students back in the day, and it always seemed like once you were an adult student that the method books were all black and white textbook boring. And I thought, we deserve illustrations too.
We deserve Technicolor.
That's right. So with that all in mind, I wrote this book. There is kind of an overlapping story. You find Melody's journal in a spooky house, and you follow her journal where she's learning about doing experiments and stuff about writing spooky music.
Excuse me, she's Erich Zann's daughter, for those.
Or granddaughter or great granddaughter. It could be, could be interpreted a lot of ways, but so you'll often have a page of Melody's journal that talks about a concept, and then on the following page is a little workbook page where you get to try whatever that is. But mixed in among that, there's illustrations and story.
And that's the best part. The illustrations are just cool. See?
That's great.
Thank you. I had a lot of fun figuring all that out, and that one's one of my favorites, the ghost in the parlor at the piano. So yeah, just talks about a lot of the things of like what makes scary music sound scary, and how do you try to create something. And I have to say, like, when I was doing this with my students, even at 10 years old, I was teaching them a fairly simple concept and just kind of letting them go explore it. And it was pretty incredible, the things they were able to come up with. So, if anyone wants to give this a try, please let me know how it goes. Don't sell yourself short. You got this.
Yeah, and correct me if I'm wrong, but you don't have to be a musician to enjoy this book.
No, I mean, there's even if you just read the concepts or some of the ideas of the explanations, you'll probably be like, okay, I never thought of that before.
Right.
And of course, the story, the overarching story and illustrations is fun. So,
but if you want to get to know music, this will show you music actually has a structure and a process.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just putting your heart onto the page. The musicians, they structure everything. There's craft involved, and this is learning the craft.
Yes, different concepts and different frameworks that help get your mind where you want it to go to be able to create what's in your mind. So
does it transfer to other instruments? I'm a guitar player, and we're generally allergic to sheet music.
Yeah, that's a great question. So it does talk about chords. It does talk about melody. Okay. Even though there is, staff paper there, I go back and forth between treble clef and bass clef. And of course you can write in whatever clef you want. And if you work in tab, that's fine too. If you just think about the different melodic concepts and the different chord progression type stuff, you can apply it to any instrument. And theoretically, even electronic music, I just put the staff paper in here for convenience.
Did you say it talks about melody?
Yes. Melody, harmony, all kinds of things. Yeah.
But it's double meaning, yes.
It is, exactly, because it's haunting melody, and her name is Melody, and it was a haunting melody that she heard, because I have a really cheesy sense of humor like that. If you haven't all met me before, hi.
Hi. Good to meet you.
I have a snarky sense of humor, so.
Correct me if I'm wrong. You only have a few first of all, the
Yeah.
link to get this, the direct link I put in the show notes, and I also just posted in the side chat. If you're watching later, it's easy enough to look in the show notes.
Yeah.
You can also click the show chat replay, and it, the live viewers, whatever they type in the side chat, will be right along with what's going on in the video. But it is in the side chat now as
Cool.
well. So.
Yeah, so to be clear, I have plenty of softcover copies. And I can reprint those as needed. So no worries there. But the hardcovers I only did for the Kickstarter. And I have just under between 30 and 40 copies of those left. And I will not be reordering hardcovers. So if you want a signed, numbered hardcover, sorry, Matt already has number 1. Then you'll definitely want to get that before they run out. But
now, if someone else wants this, as long as it's not the Bronzo, I'm willing to discuss terms.
No regifting, Matt. I'm just kidding.
So you're gonna.
But
give
I
away
also
Bridget's
have.
book. Is that what you're saying?
What?
You're gonna give away Bridget's book?
That's what it sounded like.
Give it away.
Oh, great! You have standards. I'm sorry.
But yeah, so I have the soft covers, I have the hard covers, and then I also have just like staff paper notebooks that have the same cover as Melody's journal.
They're quite lovely too.
Forgot about that.
Thank you.
So they're really beautiful. These are beautiful books.
It's just blank staff paper, so you can do whatever you want with it.
Yeah, but it's also it's cool.
Someone got on that Kickstarter right away when it went live. I'll tell you.
I did.
Well, he's always supported all of us. So
for sure.
That's right. I'm a real athletic supporter.
Mm-hmm. So it's a beautiful book, and you'd be supporting one of the people who make this podcast fun and great, just like the rest of you. And we can all use all the support we can get.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna wrap up in a minute, but I want to mention a couple quick things.
Wait, Mike.
Yeah. What? Oh, well, let me put it on the big screen.
What is this, Pete?
You should have your copy already.
Which just show me
What is it? I didn't see the title.
This is Through the Gates of Deeper Slumber.
Oh yes, I don't know. I may end up with a couple copies of that, Pete. I just, me, I'm just not sure. I don't think I have it yet though, because it'll go right on top of my reading list. Oh, that's gorgeous.
Very pretty.
Not if you lost it.
This is so, Weird House came to me and said that they wanted to do a new series of Lovecraft releases. And I said, no, I don't think we need a new series of Lovecraft releases. I think it's been done to death. The only way you could possibly do it is if you actually had high production values with beautiful archival paper, great illustrations, and you came up with a new way to organize the stories. And they said, well, what do you got?
Advice.
Because, it's been done to death, right?
Yes.
So they said, we're going to do a beautiful archival paper book with great illustrations, but how do you want to organize it? And I'm like, well, let's do all the Dreamland stories. And Matt and I bantered back and forth a little bit, and we figured out what were Dreamland stories and what weren't. And this is the first one, the first volume.
That's great, Pete.
And
Did Saul co-edit it with you?
who?
Saul?
Now,
No, Sal? No. But look at this art.
That's
holy crap.
that's
I'm
beautiful.
sorry, I gotta put you back up. Holy crap.
Is that for
awesome.
is that for the Nameless City?
Yeah,
Or is that for the
that's for the
when it
Nameless
came to
City.
Sarnath?
That's for the Nameless City.
What a beautiful, that may be the most beautiful. Oh wow, that's great.
Wow. Aw.
So really great stuff. I'm working on the next two, which will be a 2-volume set of all the Miskatonic University stories.
That's fantastic. Great.
Um,
Another frickin'
I just,
You don't have to donate to the Kickstarters, Matt.
well, okay,
I
but
don't know if anybody
like,
told you.
so, but I'm going through and I'm like, oh, yes, I have the Arkham House editions and they're great, but I don't want to touch them. And then there's the Barnes and Noble edition, which has all these issues, concerns, problems, and those are the ones I reference. But there's really no, there was really no archival, beautiful collection out there that you could put on the shelves and say, this is a collector's edition, unless you were going to go get the Arkham houses. So this is what we're working on, and I think it's a worthy cause.
it is a gorgeous book.
So
I would like to see the Arkham one too.
yeah, I'm working on it. I'm working on it, and amongst all the other things,
That's good work, Pete, and that was damn good advice to give them.
I think so. I mean, I don't want to just see. I don't want to come out with just another edition. I want it to come out with
Yeah.
something special.
Yeah.
So there.
Love it.
Listen, if you're gonna continue to show your great little books, I'm gonna do this. I'm not usually like this, but I can only be shown up so many times.
Yeah, that's nice.
I've got 2 of these. And no, I didn't buy them. Somehow I've fooled people into thinking that I can help their projects. Which I can. But look at that. There's the first one, which you might like that story, Pete. It's got a lot of elements you'd like.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's the CD, and then you can see in each one of these in these sleeves is the props for each one, the artifacts. Imprisoned by the Pharaohs, Mad Science. This is volume 2, so here's the one that started it all. Am I doing this right? There we go.
Mountains of Madness. Yeah.
Yeah.
See?
The Mountains of Madness. Yeah, that has been around since way before I even started. There's Pete's other favorite story. So yeah, it's if
Most of those are
got the
just
money,
great.
yeah, they really are. And all kidding aside, I appreciate those guys sending them to me. We're gonna have them
Matt,
on soon to talk about Dark Adventure some more.
we do it a lot on this show, but you could do an entire podcast of just showing stuff off from things that are being produced.
I
Entire
could if
episode,
I
you
knew
mean?
where it all was.
Oh, like you like once a month you could do an entire podcast of just like new shit on the market.
Let's do it. I'll put you on the main screen and I'll just sit there.
Oh, what
and
Bridget,
record
what
it
are you
for
doing? You throwing something at a cat? What's going on?
Yeah, she's playing with her.
But Daniel keeps bringing me his zip tie. That's his favorite toy right now. So.
Well, we're gonna wrap up, but I want to mention tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern, I'm talking to those 2 guys. They're really great guys about their Kickstarter projects, King in Yellow and the Cthulhu one, and we'll get all the answers on those. They're both very high quality. If you've got some money, you can get in for $12 and you get the game and the comic. So, I don't know why I keep showing I'm supposed to be showing gallery view, but anyway. So I wanted to mention that it will, if you're watching this, well, I guess live or later, it'll bring you right to that video. when this one is over. So, you know, you can, that's one way. I've also got the tomorrow's show link in the show notes of this one. So real easy to find. Hope you guys join me live if you're not, well, actually, if you're working, what you can do is pretend like you're working and then just have me on your phone or something. That'll work.
I would like to remind everyone that there is a prize. Send an email to eZineprices@gmail.com. Put mystery in the subject heading, and you could win this lovely original print by Richard Luong. It's gorgeous. Of course, you have to
And
enter to win.
Pete, you have his contact info. You guys talked about him being on here.
Yeah, I'll get it.
Okay.
He's got a website.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah. Want to mention the mailing list. You get an email alert for each podcast, usually just 2 or 3 a week. You can unsubscribe anytime. That link is in the show notes too, and it'll remind you of these live if you'd rather catch them live, if you're watching later. It's a very low traffic list. And then last but not least, the patron, I did a deep background with Joe Lansdale, as you guys know, and that'll be up 6 or 7 days or something like next week, but it'll be up no later than next week. And my God, it was incredible. Matt, you're not wrong for sure with what you said about Joe. If you remember.
No.
You said just give him a prompt and then sit back and
Oh,
listen.
you know,
In a
there's
good
some
way.
people like that. It's like John Langan. It's like Joe Lansdale. It's like there's some people you just say hi. It's like even Ellen Datt, you say hello, Ellen, and
That's true.
she will fill up an hour for you. She's just, you know, these people are just so good at extemporizing.
Well, we talked about basically his life, you know, how he got to be the person he is today. You guys, you probably know this, but his wife started the HWA.
Yeah.
So, which she is unfortunately, well, you'll hear that on the show.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you like, I guess the last thing I'll say is this: if you like what we do, if you like what I do with the Patreon and all the extra stuff, isn't it worth $5 a month? And would you be sad if it went away? So, you know, $5 a month is a small price. That's the end of my used car salesman routine, but I really do appreciate every Patreon support. Thank you very much for those who are. And there are many others who give way more than that, and I appreciate you guys very much too. Of course, you remember the parable of in the New Testament about and I'm an atheist, but there's some good lessons in there. The lady who gave just a tiny bit after the rich man came and gave this huge donation, and Jesus goes to his disciples, well, she gave more than he did. She gave everything she had. So I'm not ever gonna, you know, say, I guess the people who are given 25 a month are better than the $5 people, and it's just a extra rewards at higher tiers is all it is. I appreciate all you guys. So thanks, guys. This was fun.
Excellent.
No, Pete.
Yes.
Thanks for the book.
Oh,
Appreciate it. Good to see you guys.
Bye.
Yeah,
See
good
you next time.